What up, y'all? Young world. So, I don't want to. I'm express to y'all how well I slept last night because I slept very well. But when I woke up this morning, and this is not going to be a long topic for me at all because it's all over the social and everything like that. But 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil? Really? Nigga. Honey. And it's not even funny, but it is funny, but it's not funny. But it's funny. For real. Like, I don't know what be going through people's mind. I don't know because, you know, I stay to myself. And I don't need all that attention and, you know, people around me and stuff all the freaking time. But I will say, I'm say this. If I was to date and the sir that I'm dating has a lot of baby oil and lubricant in his house, I'm cutting that shit off the muscle. I'm just saying, off the rip, it's over. I'm done. For real. That's all I wanted to say, y'all. Off the rip. You got more than one bottle. It's over. Happy Friday. Look, y'all. I've been caught up in the news. I just couldn't get away from it. But we ain't gonna talk about it no more. I already gave you 2.22 minutes of my thoughts. So we're not finna do no more of that. But I was listening to this little, yeah, I'm sorry. Literally. This is what out of bed looks like. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything else. So, but I am in my office, so. What was I finna say? I was listening to something about relationships. I don't know exactly what it was. It could have been some karmic ass reading or something like that. I have no idea. But I was listening. And I wanted to share with you guys what I got from the message, right? They were talking about how you can be in a relationship and all the signs of you not supposed to be in that relationships is right there in front of you, you know, because things are hard, you're arguing all the time, you're going back and forth maliciously, just drama in the household, calling each other out their names, cursing at each other, and all that kind of stuff. And one thing that I always pride myself on was that when I was in my relationship, or ships, because I've been in more than one, I don't think I ever took things as far as calling the person that I was with out their name. Like, that's ridiculous. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is they had also said that you know, you see all the signs of why you're not supposed to be there, but you choose to stay there anyway. And they said, sometimes that's the universe telling you that it's time for you to go. But when you choose to stay in the relationship, the universe will also make things harder for you. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody or resonate with anybody, but for me it did. It did. It resonated for me because sometimes, you know how they tell you that your footsteps, biblically, they'll say your footsteps are ordered, or, you know, you may speak to other cultures or genres of religion, and they may tell you that, you know, there's a divine plan for you. The universe has a direction that you're supposed to go in, this, that, and other. And sometimes that wake-up call, you know, that nudge I'm going to use from that universe where everything is going bad over here. Maybe they're telling you to get on the right path, you know, choose another path, right? But when we decide to stay on that path that the universe is trying to nudge us off of, things don't necessarily get better. They just keep getting worse and worse and worse, right? Sometimes until one of the people get ill, sometimes until death becomes like a big ass issue, sometimes until death, right? Because people will just stay in that scenario. And I think for me, I chose like life over anything. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see the reverence or the necessity of being in any relationship where I'm just fucking miserable. You know, it's just not gonna happen. So, say if I was to get into a relationship today, and the universe is trying to tell me that, yeah, I'm likely gonna listen to the universe. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I've always told myself relationships don't have to be hard. They don't. It just requires you to be on the same page, walk to the same note of music, dance together, hold each other, respect each other. Like, that's all it really requires, right? Feed each other, feed off of each other. So yeah, I just don't understand why misery is a necessity in life. And I guess I think about that a lot because, you know, me being 52, me being the young age of 52, ain't nobody got time for that. Look, I really woke up this morning, and it's crazy because this moon that's been going on this week, I don't know if anybody has paid attention to it, but on the 17th, there was a red moon because it was like a lunar eclipse. So the most beautiful, I was in tears. It was so beautiful. And I got to see it out of my telescope. I'm just saying. But a lot of people has been feeling the energy of that moon shifting, right? And from what they say is that you'll probably still feel that energy of that change all the way through October 2nd, which is the new moon. But for me, it seemed like my week was kind of like, but ever since that lunar, I just been waking up on a different plateau of energy and lightness and love. It's just been so different from me. Like, I can't tell you how peaceful I've been, but I don't know. I just wanted to drop that little jam and see what y'all think about that. I know that there's quite a few single women on my page and maybe quite a few single men now, but it's just interesting to me how people, there's a lot of relationship advisors out there, right? And like, have you really lived life long enough to be advising on relationships? what relationships look like. Like, I'll tell my friends, what do you think? When they say, what do you think? I'll be like, baby, I'm not the one, because I can just tell you what I've been through and why I think the way I think, but I can't advise you on your shit. That's not for me to do. I just can't do that, because I don't want no resentment coming from nobody. So whenever I talk about these things, please know it's because I'm old and I've experienced, and because they just my thoughts. You know, they might not necessarily be the right way, but they're definitely my thoughts. So anyway, as always, add your comments and feedback.